Okay. Hello. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. So, if you are new here, I go by Eternal Honesty on this channel. And this really is just going to be a little get ready with me. And also, like, just chatting about life. I have been MIA just a little bit. I'm going to like put like the top part of my hair out the way because it's going to annoy me while I'm doing my makeup. Just gonna do that. And the locks are growing and they need like a good wash. Like, which I'm planning to wash my hair like tomorrow. Like, I was gonna do it today, but then I'm going out, so I won't have time to do it before I go out. So, gonna be tomorrow. Okay. This is also gonna be a very like calm makeup look. I know I'll be saying that. I know I'll be saying that. And then the look is not calm. But I promise you, this is gonna be calm. It's gonna be calm. So like let me just go ahead and like start grabbing stuff that I'm going to need. Okay. Ooh. Okay, first we're gonna go in with primer. So this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. I also like just like putting this directly on my face these days instead of like putting it on my hand and then on my face. I don't know. It doesn't really matter how you want to do it. But let's see. Life lately has just been very hectic and busy, like not in a bad way. Like I would say like there's nothing bad currently really happening in my life, which I'm very happy about. Like obviously don't want things to be going bad, but it's there's so much that I've just been so busy, especially with nursing school has been keeping me very, very, very extremely busy. Like I literally am living, breathing nursing school every single day, 24 hours a day. Even when I'm sleeping, I feel like I'm basically dreaming and sleeping and thinking about school even when I'm asleep. Like it doesn't matter. It's like nonstop. So that's been the one thing that's been keeping me super, super busy. Hi, Kendall. How's it going? But yeah, nursing school has just been taking over my entire life. Okay. Yeah, so it's just like nursing school is literally my entire life at this point in time. Like I'm at school. I'm in lecture 2 days a week, and as of right now, only have one clinical. But then starting pretty soon, I'm gonna have two clinicals. So that's like 4 days out of my week that it's just like school. I'm actually physically doing something for school, but then I'm also studying on my days off because every single week we have at least one exam. And I say at least because it's some weeks it's two exams on like the same day, and that's now fun. So like every single Tuesday we have exams is the way like the program is set up, on top of having like assignments, projects, care plans, like validation, like skills check off. Like there's so much things going on still. Is like it's crazy. Like I barely have time to do that, and I'm still working. I did mention that like I was still planning to keep my jobs when I started school. Yeah, I know. That's something I've been meaning to go and get rid of, but I haven't had the time. I said I was going to do it today, and did I do it? No. But yeah, it's there. Like, you know what? It's not bothering me. It's not bothering me too much. But yeah. So that's just nursing school as a whole. All right, because I'm not really gonna do like a lot. I'm just gonna put on foundation. Yeah, like I tell me, school is just like crazy. Exams every week is ridiculous. Like N, I just see N for your name. Like what are you currently studying in school? I'm also gonna put my foundation directly on my face. Like this is something I've also been doing a lot more lately. is just putting it directly on my face, especially because I'm not going for like super full coverage. Biomedical engineering. Okay. So, like, I've known a couple people who've done biomedical engineering. Like, what is like your plan for like once you graduate? Like, what type of field do you want to get into with that? Because, like, me, obviously, nursing school, I'm going to become a nurse. And, like, I've been really contemplating if I want to go further, like, with nursing. Like, on one hand, I do, but at the same time, I'm also very much done with school. Like, I don't, like, I really feel like after this degree, I don't think I ever want to see in the inside of a school, go be in a lecture, have to take exams again. And if I do eventually go back, it's going to be a very, very long time before I go back to school. But research is good. I think research is always interesting. Like, not for me, but anybody who wants to go into research, I commend you guys because we do need people in those type of fields. And again, thank you, Davy. Like, but yeah, like, me, I know what kind of nursing I would prefer to go into, but I'm still keeping a very much an open mind where that's concerned, especially because, like, I haven't, I've currently, I'm doing my clinicals on a med surge floor, so medical surgical floor. So these are people like really just came out of surgery or are stable, right? Because if they weren't stable, they will be more like in on an ICU unit. But these are the patients who are like post surgery, like post like procedures that are pretty relatively stable, and it's not bad, but I don't think it's for me. Like, I don't find like the most interesting thing. And the nurse to patient ratio can be really high. Like, you can have one nurse with like 8 patient on the med surg floor. And I don't think I want to do that. That's a lot of juggling to do, right? I want something with a smaller nurse to patient ratio, like, where I have like 2 to 3 patients only. But yeah, so that's just foundation, guys. But yeah, like, that's school. I've been doing pretty well with school. Thank God for that. Like, I've had 4 exams, and all of them I did really well on. Mostly in the of the four, only one was like in the 80s, and it was like an 89.7. That was my lowest grade for any of my exams so far. So I'm very happy. I'm hoping to keep up that trend and continue to do well. But like I said, doing well requires me to study a lot. And I want to enjoy life still. Hi, Francisco. But yeah, so like there's that. Like right now, I would should be studying, not be on YouTube, not be getting ready to go out. But I'm doing that because I also am going to enjoy life. But I did do a lot of studying earlier. I'll probably, like, depending on what time I get back, do some studying before I go to bed. I also like to study a lot when I'm on the trains and buses going to school. But yeah, so that's school. School, not too bad. Can't really complain. Overall, I'm doing pretty good, and I'm so thankful to God for that because it's it's a lot. But yeah, um life outside of school, like, I'm still working 2 jobs, guys. 2 jobs. All right, let me grab my concealer. Okay. So, like, this is the wrong, I was gonna put the wrong shade on, like, ooh. Well, it's not the wrong shade. Thank you. I wish you the best of luck too, because biomedical engineering, like any type of engineering, is not easy at all. So good luck to you. Like, what year are you in for school? Ooh, okay. But like I said, oh yeah, with my job, one of my current jobs, which is a job that I work the least amount of hours for, like, they're having like new requirements talking about we need to become a registered behavioral therapist tech. And with that, it means like I would have to go take an exam, I would have to study to take this exam, and I just don't have the time between school and the working the 2 jobs. Literally do not really have time to do a lot of other things. So like I'm here like, what do you mean I need to go get this certification in order to keep my job? And I'm just like, that's not, and I honestly told them like I do not have the time really. Like I can't commit to doing that at the moment. Like I'm gonna be very honest. I'm not just gonna like quit and don't say anything. I'm like telling them upfront, like if that's genuinely what you want me to do, I cannot do it because my schedule is so jam packed. Like I work like right now, I work 4 days, but I'm gonna go down to three, but then I'm gonna have 4 days of classes. And literally the only day that I completely have free to myself, no classes, no work or anything, is my Thursdays. But Thursdays, I usually spend Thursdays studying and getting work done. I barely am able to really run errands and do things for myself like I would want to on this day because I'm spending so much of my time studying. Yeah, like genuinely, sometimes you can overstudy. That's genuinely a thing. Like you're just stressing yourself out. I know, like my schedule, like I don't understand how I'm doing it, but it's like by the grace of God is the only way I can think of because it's the schedule is crazy and the way I'm able to stay on top of all my things. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in like one of the videos I have on my channel, like how I've organized my schedule. Like I have a Google calendar where I put my schedule in. I also have like for all my assignments for school, I have an Excel sheet with like the due dates for everything. I have it based on the class and it's like color coded so I'm able to like see. So I go and look at my Excel sheet and see what I have due coming up like in the next week and just try to get it done as soon as possible. Like it's work, but honestly, it's doable. You just have to have the commitment and the dedication to want to do it. Like, and even sometimes when you don't want to do these things, you just have to be disciplined and still do it. Christina, I do not speak, I don't know if that's like Spanish or Portuguese, but I do not speak that language. I only really speak English and a little bit of French, but like not even that much. Mainly English, guys. So sorry. But yeah, that's school and that's work. So like that job was just like I and I told my direct supervisor because I heard from the company and I spoke to my direct supervisor about I'm like, hey, the company's telling me that I need to get my like get certified and everything. I really cannot dedicate myself to doing that. So if they really tell me at the end of the day that like, oh, I do need to do it or leave or I'm out of a job, that's it. Like I'm not even gonna be mad about it because honestly, right now that would just give me more time to study. Like, do I need the job? Not really. I could stand to just not work there. Like, it wouldn't be such a huge loss because I don't work that many hours and I'm not making that much money from it. It's more of like, oh, hey, the money doesn't hurt, so why not? But if it becomes a thing where it's hindering me and causing more like stress in my life, like I'm just going to leave because who's doing that? Like, I don't have the time or I don't want to do that. Especially because I know I'm not going to work as a behavioral therapist much longer because once I'm done with nursing school, I'm going to be looking for a job as a nurse. So, like, in a year from now, I wouldn't even be working here. So, why would I go do this whole thing if I'm not planning to do this type of work for much longer? Like, it's so illogical. So, I'm like, I'm not doing it. All right, let's see. And then my other job, like that job has not been too bad, but the people there, they're getting a little slick with how they're talking to me. And I'm just like, I'm a nice person. I'm respectful. I come to work. I do what I do. But don't let the baby face fool you. Don't let me being nice make you think I can't get rude and be mean as well because I can. I don't like to, but yeah. Exactly. Like these jobs, like honestly, in with places like that, they don't genuinely care about you as the employee. They care about themselves. And ultimately, I'm choosing me. Doing what's in my best interest. Because I already said, if I ever felt like the job was really conflicting with my schoolwork and I wasn't able to do as well as I want, I'm gone. Like quick, quick, quick. I will be gone. All right. Mm, I'm gonna do some contour, but I'm gonna set my liquid stuff before, because I'm not doing liquid contour. Whew. Facts. But oh, yeah, other than that, let's see. I haven't really seen my friends, which like that's the hard part. I won't like which they understand because I'm in school, but I'm like I also like see everybody posting on the internet and like hanging out, enjoying life, and I'm like, oh, I want to be like that. I want to hang out. I want to go to brunch. I want to go do things, but I'm here studying like nonstop. Mm. Ugh. Lord. Because that's really just like my schedule these days. That's like the only thing I do is like work and school, and see my boyfriend. But like that's really it. Work, school, and see my boyfriend. Because obviously I live at home with a lot of my family, so I do spend time with my family just because they're here. Like one of my my only older sister was here from like out of state this past weekend, and I really was like, okay, I need to actually spend time with her. So I made sure like I studied at my job, so when I came home I was able to hang out with her and my other sister as well, because I'm like, no, I want to actually see and like at least sit down, chat for a little bit. So that was nice. I got to hang out with my sisters for a little bit. Like we went to a cute little cafe, got a little dessert and a drink and just chat for a little bit. So that was nice. Oh my gosh, like, oh, you're from like out of state? Like, yeah, that's hard. I couldn't, I don't know. I'm very like attached to my family and just like, my people and stuff. Like, I don't think I could be far away from them. Like, even my older sister being out of state, like, bless her, because I don't, like, I would love to like one day move, but I also feel like I know that would be really hard for me to be like far away from my family. Like I would have to get on a plane in order to see them, type of thing. But kudos to y'all who can do it, because it's just not me. All right. Okay, we're going to use. Oh, this is my Juvia's Place bronzer. Like I love this thing. So this is what volume. Oh no, this is the dark one. So I think this is the third one in the range that they have. And I like to use this lighter color. It's a bit more lighter, the top color. And I feel like it has more like goldeny undertones than the one on the bottom. But yeah. Mm. Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely hard. Like I've been away from home. Like I dormed for my undergrad, but it was still like driving distance. Like I can easily get in a car. I'm like an hour, little over an hour away, or I was able to also take public transportation to like come home and visit my family whenever I really wanted to, or like, if something came up, I was able to like come home if I really wanted to. And like for like holidays and stuff, it was easy. Um, but yeah, it is it can be very difficult. But I hope you at least made like friends where you are. So like, friends can become like your second little family. Okay. I think I might have time after I'm done with doing my makeup to just do a bit more studying. Okay, we're going to set this. Like, this is not a lot, guys. At least to me, this is not a lot. So we're going to set it. Ooh. Okay, what else? What else is going on for me? What have I done lately? I don't know. I have. I feel like I've done stuff, but I also feel like I haven't really done stuff. um, like, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not really doing anything anytime soon. I wish, like, but you know what? The one thing I'm happy is like the semester. Like, as much as it seems like a lot, it's going by so fast. So I can't wait till it's like Thanksgiving. No, not even Thanksgiving break. I can't wait till it's like Christmas break and I can sleep. Like that's the one thing. And work out. Like I also have been so slacking with working out. Like I have been getting in like small little home workouts, which I'm happy and thankful for because like it's still something rather than just completely not working at all. I would have hated like completely just like not getting any workout in at all. Like that would have been terrible. But I've still been like doing some stuff. I have like a jump rope, so I do a lot of jump roping like at home. Um I also like just feel like just more like calisthenics, like body weight stuff because I don't have any weights really in my house to use, but it's still something. And I never thought I would be that person like, "Oh my gosh, I can't live without working out or going to the gym." But like I like going to the gym. It's also a very nice, a good stress relief, contrary to popular beliefs. Like it really helps with your stress levels. But yeah, I just have not been able to really make it to the gym lately. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, that is that. That's pretty much the most I'm gonna do. I would normally do my brows, but I really don't even want to touch my brows today. Like, don't. I might put on some mascara if I can find the mascara. That is. Hmm. Yep. Okay. So yeah, mascara. Yeah. And you know what the craziest part of me going back to school? It's like I also have this one friend who I randomly called the other day because I'm like I haven't spoken to her in a while. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And she was all like on my mind for like a while, like for a couple weeks. Like I kept randomly thinking about her. So I'm like, "You know what? Let me call her." And she's thinking about going back to school for nursing too. And she's like, I love seeing your posts about nursing school and stuff like that. And it's like your experience because I'm thinking about going. I'm like, that is so crazy that you want to go back for nursing as well because like she already has a degree. She works, she likes what she does for work. So I'm like very surprised that she's thinking about going back for nursing, but specifically she wants to like not just stay a nurse, she want to go like higher up within nursing. And I'm just like, girl, you're better than me because after this, like I really and truly don't know if I want to go back to school. Like I'm burnt out from school and it's just like I like learning. I just don't like the stress that comes like, oh, you had to do all of these things. Or even for me in my situation, like I need to make money somehow in some way in order to pay my bills. So like if I didn't have to work while I was in school, I feel like it wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that I have to still go to work, still pay all these bills, and still go to school, like that's a lot. Like I know a couple people in the program, like they're married, so like their partners are like taking care of like their bills while they're in school, which I'm just like, love that for you. I'm not married. And nobody's gonna pay my bills, unfortunately. Like, I wish someone was just like, your parents can pay. Your parents can pay for. I was like, that's funny. My parents. Like, I genuinely believe if I couldn't work and I really need to pay my bills, my parents would then pay. But they're not just gonna outright pay for me to go, like, to pay my bills while I'm in school. Like, that's just not gonna happen. And personally, I would feel bad about that as well because my parents already do a lot for me. So to ask them to do that would be crazy, in my opinion. Like, oop, oop, oop. Yo, my lashes grew back. Like, if anybody saw like my Barcelona vlog and saw me pulling off those like clustered lashes I had on, like I literally had like no eyelashes left. So, and that was back in what, July? But they have definitely grown back. They're nice. Well, this side is a lot better than this side. Like this side is nice and full. Love that. This side is, it's getting there. She's getting there. We're working progress, guys. Yeah, I've definitely been gonna be staying away from like false like lashes, lash extensions and stuff like that. It's just not for me, and I'm just fine with my natural lashes, to be honest. So, some people love saying aerospace and mechanical engineering. That's crazy. I props to them because yeah, that's a lot. That's just a lot. Like, and the thing is, I love learning. Like I said, it's just like all the other things that I also have to do. Like, my boyfriend literally called me a professional student because this degree will be my third degree. It's not my second, it's my third degree. So if I really went on to get more degrees, like I'll be getting like a fourth or in a fifth maybe, but like I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. And why are none of my lip gloss like in here where they're supposed to be right now? Like I'm quite confuzzled. Very confused. So I'm probably gonna do that off camera. Yeah. Same thing with like some of my other stuff. Like I don't know why stuff is just like not where they're supposed to be. Yeah. But I don't know. But yeah, so I'm this for the most part is the look. I need to like get my lip gloss and stuff. I don't even know where it is. Like I just put my things all over the place. Like it's like I probably have it like in a random bag. Oh, but oh yeah, last thing before I do hop off, like the hair. I think I mentioned it at the very beginning. Mind you, my hair needs to be washed, so don't come for me, guys. Don't come for me. Because it's a little bit dusty, but like the hair is growing. Like next month will make officially 1 year since I started my locks. So I'm like very much happy. And honestly, like I have no regrets with choosing to lock my hair. And I would say that has been one of the biggest blessing with school as well because like I don't have to get up in the morning and figure out what I'm doing with my hair. I literally had the time just like okay. So you see this? I normally have it like wrapped in a bonnet. Wake up, flatten it out, make sure it looks decent. I'm out the door. Just like that. Give it a good little shake, give it some volume, put a little headband on, like do a little two like you know, like space bun type thing, half up, half down, like very easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like I don't have to stress and like figure it out, like making it look neat, fluffing it out. Like I've said it before, but if I never wear a wig again, if I never put a wig on my head again, I would be so happy. Like I'm so tired of wearing wigs and I haven't worn a wig in a minute. Like I'm like really trying to think. Maybe like my sister's graduation like was one of the last time I really wore a wig and that was back in June. But I don't want to wear a wig again. And the locks are growing like literally And I love the fact that they got thicker because when I first did them, they were like super thin, and I was so worried they were gonna look like thin, and it was just like very like flat against my head, like very like spacey. But they got thick. They got some volume to them too. I did end up having a few combined. Like actually I didn't willingly choose to combine. The person who did my hair just combined a few of them, but I'm not even mad at it because like they still look great, and I definitely like the size for the most part. Some are a bit thicker than others. Like this one's definitely thicker than this one, but like it's not crazy different that like it looks super weird. But my only thing that I'm a bit annoyed about is like the fact that they're layered, and the very top layer is like up here. I want that to be like more like down here ish, right? Like a little bit longer. I wish like right like the very top was a bit longer. But because when I my natural hair before this was cut in like a V, so the short, medium, and then like long, right? It's the shape I like to have cut my fro in, so when it was out, it would look and fall a certain way. But so now like the locks are just in a very layered cut, and I don't like I said, I don't mind the layers. I just need overall the hair to be longer. And since it's growing, we're not gonna complain too much. And overall, I'm very, 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 very much in love with my hair. I love the ease of the locks. I love the fact that it's very low maintenance. I had very like I had a high density fine hair, so that means my hair would break very easily. Like the individual strands break so easily. If I touched my hair like that, like my fro, I would be coming away with hair in my hands from it breaking. And even with the locks, because it's not like fully locked, sometimes that does happen where like the ends, especially that are still loose, if I touch them, pull at them, like I'll be coming away with hair on my hands because of how fragile my strands are. Um, so that's something I don't miss. Like my hair would tangle so easily because of the high density, and the strands would just wrap around each other very easily, and I have very like kinky hair, like I would say. Definitely like 4B for C hair, so like very much easily knotted and like just tangled hair. So anytime I would have to wash my hair, I would have to detangle before washing, detangle while I'm washing the hair, detangle after, and that would take so long, which is why I would always cut my natural hair to like stay here, because when it gets like really long, it's more time I'm spending detangling and doing all these things, and my wash day would take a long time unless I was being lazy and not doing all the things I need to do, and being very meticulous with that, like the care and the routine. So, and because that I was a very much a lazy natural. So because I wanted to be a lazy natural is one of the main reasons I decided to lock my hair. And I have no regrets with locking it. Literally loving the locked life. And the main way I maintain my locks is I do like I get them retwisted. I don't do like interlocking or crochet or none of that. I just do like get them retwist like with I guess it's called like a comb retwist, but I don't know. My sister is the main one who does it for me, but yeah. And that's the hair, guys. That's the hair. Like, do y'all see? Like, yeah. I can't wait till like all of this like hair. And personally, I don't like I've said it before. I don't know if I said it on here, but like I know I've said it like in real life, like to people. Like I don't know if I'm gonna be the type of person who's gonna have my locks all the way down to like my butt. Like I feel like I'm calm with them like here, but I know like once they get longer, it's gonna get heavier. It's gonna be like more work to maintain them, and like I said, I'm lazy when it comes to that. Not everything else in life, but when it comes to that, like I don't want to have to spend like too much time on my hair, which is why I'm getting locks. So I don't think I would want like super long locks that's gonna be like a bit more high maintenance. I feel like medium, like here, work I'm good with, right? But yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna leave. Bye, guys.